Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back with a brand new episode of Rockies French Spot here in the show 17 today. We're in Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona to go take on the Arizona Diamondbacks here in their season opener of 2019. So is 2019 different since our roster's a little bit different since 2017 when he started this one off? But today our starters are Taiwan Walker of the Diamondbacks and Tyler Anderson, our ace of the Rockies. So there's our lineup there with Derek Norris, now a catcher, starting off the season as our starting catcher. We signed him in the free agency for about $10 million. Pretty decent deal for a great catcher in Derek Norris. So Norris hoping to have a great year, a first year with the Colorado Rockies. But today we're taking on Taiwan Walker. This man is a pretty good pitcher though. We have a 3.06 ERA on the season last season for Taiwan Walker, so we get a little bit of stuff on our hands today to go and take on against Taiwan Walker. But today we start off hitting one high in the air, deep to center field. That is DJ LeMahieu sitting down for the first out of our season. Now second in our lineup is David Dahl himself, the lefty, 312 batting average last season, 23 home runs, 83 RBI. This man is a very good player, but this time he strikes out for the first strikeout of our season. So 2 outs here with Nolan Arenado, holy Noli himself, 32 home runs last season. This time he grounds it right to the third baseman back to first, and that ends off our first inning of our season. So we're into the bottom of the first here with Arizona's lineup. It's a pretty good lineup though. They have Kentel Marte leading them off. They have AJ Pollock, Yasmani Thomas, Ben Paulson, they have Lugo. I mean, their roster's pretty good though in 2019, but Marte leading them off as he's a right to man LeMahieu at second base. He catches that one. No ground ball right there for the first out of the top bottom of the first. But second out is going to be grinder right to man. Ian Desmond steps up first. 2 outs in this inning. So pretty smooth inning so far as AJ Pollock coming to go hit for the Diamondbacks in this inning. But Pollock drills it high in the air, deep to center field, right to our man Charlie Blackmon there. And he's going to go and make that catch to end off the first right there for the Rockies on defense. So far, zeros for both sides, as now top of the second inning here with Andrew McCutchen, 271 batting average, 1 out here in this inning, as Andrew lines it right down the right field line for a base hit there and more. He's rounding first, he's hitting his second base there, and easily a standout goal there for Andrew McCutchen to start off this season. So pretty good overall first at bat of the season for McCutchen, as just lines that went perfectly right down right field line. A little bit late on that pitch, but I mean, he still drilled it for a double. But now you have our man Blackmon on. Blackmon pops it high in the air, shallow right field territory to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So now you have Ian Desmond here, man on second base, as a wild pitch is going to send McCutchen to third base there on that one, as that one was way off though. I don't know how Walker lost control of that one, but I mean, at least you have a run on third base here. 2 outs here in the top of the second, as Desmond lines it right to the first baseman. He makes the catch. A great catch there by the first baseman, and that ends off the second inning. Bottom of the second inning here, as they start off batting in high in the air, deep to right field. That one drops for base hit there and more, right over McCutchen's head, as that one easily double there for the Diamondbacks to start off this inning. So not good for us. A start off lead-off double there for these Diamondbacks in the second, as now they have a chance to go put up a run on the board, the first run of their season. But they just hammered that one though. Got all of that one from Tyler Anderson, and now we're in a little bit of trouble here as Ben Paulson here to the lefty. He's going to go bat for the Diamondbacks in this inning. But Paulson, it's a high in the air, deep to right field. That one's actually going way back. It just keeps on going, but now it goes right to the warning track there, so close to being a home run, but nonetheless, at least a sacrifice to third base there for the Diamondbacks. So runner at the third base here, the 1 out here. Now we have Lugo here at the plate, 289 batting average last season. He's great, but Lugo grinder right to Arenado. Arenado back to home, trying to go get the runner out at home plate, but that one is laid. 1-0 game for the Diamondbacks in the second inning. So already bottom of the second, we have a run up here as Freddie Galvis here coming off the runner at first base with one here in this inning, as Galvis pops it high in the air to shallow right field territory. Now one caught by McCutchen, second out of the inning. So now you have Jose Lopeton here, the switch hitter himself, 292 batting average here, as he's just gonna go swing and miss there on the four-seamer. He strikes out to go end off the inning. So at least we only allow one run though. Could have been way worse than it was, as now you have our new catcher himself, Derek Norris, leading us off here in the third inning, the top of the third, as Derek Norris, he's got a lot on his plate though this season, as he's replacing Tony Walters and Oscar Hernandez here in the starting lineup. So he's got a little bit of stuff on his hands, as that one almost hits him there on the pitch, but this time he comes back with a base hit there in the center field to go start off the third inning for us. I mean, he almost got drilled in that pitch though, just hit the deck. Runner first base here, 0 here in this inning for the Rockies, as well, maybe it's right to the first baseman. The first baseman back to second. He's off the base, back to first. He's late on that one. Both runners are saved. 2 runners on. Here's Nolan Arenado at the plate, but Nolan, it's a right left field for a base hit there and more. If that one skips over the third baseman's glove, and now runner's heading home here. Derek Norris heading home, and he's going to score and make this one a 1-1 game here in this inning. So now at least we get on the board here for the first time of the season with Arenado getting the RBI. But you do nothing with the runners there as we strike out and ground out to end off the inning. But here's it right to our man Story at shortstop. Story back to first there at Desmond. And that one gets second out of the inning. So Anderson having a decent day so far, besides allowing that 1 run there in, I believe, the second inning. But here's it right to right center field that drops for base hit there and more. As that one, they're just getting a hold of that baseball sometimes, and that one is looking a little bit deadly there. I thought for sure if it had the hit, like the more power on it, it probably would have been a home run there. But nonetheless, next batter up, swing and a miss there unless you see him down away. Strikes him out to go and end off the inning. So right now, right into the top of the 4th inning here, 1-0 here with our man Blackman on. But Blackman, swing and miss there on the splitter. That was a speedy splitter right down the middle. And that one, second out of the inning. But you have Desmond here as Desmond pops it high in the air, deep to right center field. That one's way back, but that one is going to drop in right field and jump over the fence for a ground rule double. So runner second base here, 2 outs here as Doris swing and miss there on the pitch in the zone, and that one ends off the inning. So we cannot do anything with the runners on here. As first batter up for the Diamondbacks strikes out there under Anderson, 1 here in this inning. But next man up, another strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts here by Anderson as Paulson sits down. Now 2 outs here in this inning. So Anderson having I think a pretty good day. 2 outs here, nobody on here for the Diamondbacks here in this inning as they did high in the air, deep to right field. That one's in Kutch's range, but he dives. It does not make the catch. That one is a base hit. So runner first base, 2 outs here with a 2 hit last at bat, but this time they drill high in the air, deep to right field. That one in Kutch's range, he makes the catch and ends off the inning. So top of the 50 of DJ LeMahieu here at the plate as DJ so gonna miss there on the 4-seamer right on the line, strikes him out for the second out of the inning. So right now we're hitting an offensive rut, not really getting much of anything going here as they're just having great pitches high in the zone, and we just keep on missing on those as that one is a strikeout to end off the inning. So bottom of the 5th inning here, 1-0 here as next man up is Taiwan Walker, who swings and a miss on that pitch in the zone. That's a strikeout for the second out of the inning. So next man up, grinder right to our man Story back to first. That one's an out to go and end off the innings. So far the pitchers are dominating today as Walker's played great and Anderson's played great ever since allowing that run in the second inning here. As now we have Kutch up as Kutch drills it high in the air, deep to right field. That one's way back, but that one is on the warning track. And that one ends off the inning yet again. So right now our offense is getting so unlucky here as now bottom of the 6th inning here, 1-0 here for Pollock as Pollock drills that one high in the air, deep to center field. That one's way back, and that one is off the center field wall there in Chase Field. That one's easily a double there as now he's rounding second base. He's heading for third base or trying to take third base. And he easily does there as he slides into third, safe and sound. So runner at third base, 1-0 here as this time they drill it high in the air, deep to right field, right to Kutch. He makes the catch, but the sacrifice is going to come in to score to make this one a 2-1 game. So right now we're behind by 1 run. Here is Ben Paulson, 0 for 2 in the day so far. He's coming on, going bad in this inning with nobody on, but Paulson drills it high in the air, deep to right field. Take a look at that one. You will not see it for long. Home run Paulson makes this one a 3-1 game here in this inning. So Paulson is adding salt to the wound as now it's making our offense look silly today as now we're going to head to the top of the 7th inning here with Jimmy Sherfy coming on to go pitch for Diamondbacks. He's got a 4.86 ERA. He's not the greatest overall reliever in the game, so I mean, we could probably get a few hits off him today possibly, but this time we lead off with a Blackman hit right in the center field going to start off this inning. So at least we have runner first base here with 0 outs as now we have Desmond on, but Desmond drills it right to the second base, back to second, back to first, double play, and that one just eliminates all runners on base and makes 2 outs with nobody on. So today our offense is doing terrible as we cannot get anything going as we're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning here. We're bringing out Ben Bowen to go and pitch for us in this inning as he got a 2.69 ERA last season as a rookie. He played fantastic for us. I want to see him play even better this season under this management, but this time he allows ground out right to our man Story back to first, the first out of the 7th inning. 2 outs for them as they're going to bring a Domingo Leiba to pinch hit for them in this inning. He's not that bad as Domingo to right field for a base hit. So a runner first base with a 2-out hit here right after that at bat. As now runner first base 2 outs here for the Diamondbacks. They take a ground out right to our man LeMahieu back to first. That's enough to go and end off the inning. So far our defense is alright today. We're doing decent here, as now top of the 8th, they're gonna bring out Kiki Escalona to go pinch hit for us in this inning. He's a lefty, he's got power, he's got contact, he's got speed. He's actually a pretty good player in this game though. We might be able to use him later on the season if there's injuries. But second miss on that perfect curveball right on the corner, strikes him out for the first out of the inning. So 2 outs here now, as we have David Dahl at the plate, but Dahl got tricked on that changeup down and away. He strikes out to go and end off the inning. So bottom of the 8th, we're gonna go Jake McGee to go pitch for us in this inning. He's got a 2.66 ERA last season. He wasn't that bad, as he's one of our better overall relievers on this team. But he starts off with a strikeout there, the first out of the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs for McGee now, as McGee influences a ground ball right to our man LeMahieu. He takes his time back to first, and that ends off the inning. So it's do or die for us at this point. We gotta go and fire on all cylinders if possible, as Pablo Palomiro go pitch for them in the top of the 9th. Nolan Arenado leading us off here in the 9th inning, as Nolan is the right to center fielder for a base hit. So it's a potential comeback for us, as now runner first base 0 here with Story at the plate. But Story to right field, that one gets past second baseman there and the right fielder there. And that means our man Story is hitting second base with Arenado rounding third base. He's heading home. Let's see Arenado go score this run, make this one a 3-2 game, and he does, as he slides across home plate with the run. So we're only down by 1 run at this point here, as now it's a realistic the thing that we might actually come back here in this game with Dalton Pompey here go pinch run for us here in the 9th inning. So we need all the speed we can get, and Pompey, he can deliver that with Kutch at the plate. But Kutch draws it right down center field there, but this time right to the center fielder there with the out. But Nelise Pompey heads to third base there on the sacrifice, which means runners on third base here. But now you have Charlie Blackmon here in the 9th inning. The beast himself going to hit for us here in the 9th. The runner on third base with 1 out. But Charlie Blackmon is hit right to the right center field there for a base hit. That scores a run to make this one a tie ball game at 3 apiece here in the 9th inning. So he came back here. Let's go and deliver even more runs here, as now looks like our man Blackmon taking second base there on steal in the slow-mo. He's got it. Runner second base here, the only one here in the 9th inning. But now at least our man Desmond getting a base hit here right to right field, making some runners on the corners here, the only one here in the 9th inning. So now you have Derek Norris here at the plate, but Derek Norris pops it high near in shallow right field. That one's out to make the second out of the inning. So runners on the corners here, 2 outs here in the 9th inning. We need somebody to go step up big to go and score that tie-breaking run for us here in the 9th, and that man, his name is Pat Valaika. So Pat, he's a pinch hitter here in the 9th. We need Pat to be clutch here in the 9th if you want to go and win this game. But Pat, the right field, that drops right close to the right field line for a base hit there. That's an RBI to make this one a 4-3 game. A lead for us here in the 9th inning. So come back, Pat, you can call him, I guess, as he delivers the RBI to give us the lead here in the 9th inning, after being down for so many innings in this game already. So I mean, I love being ahead in this 9th inning here, as now Evan Marshall here can go pitch it for them here in this inning, as Palomiro just played terrible though. He gave up 3 runs, blown a save. You gotta somehow shut us down here in the 9th inning. But we have our man DJ LeMahieu on, but DJ did high in the air, deep right field, that drops her base hit there and more. That scores run to make this one a 5-3 game. And now we have a runner heading home here, and that one is going to be scored to make this one a 6-3 game here in the 9th inning. So we score, what is that, 5 runs here in the 9th to get the lead and more, as now we do have David Dahl, but David Dahl pops it high in the air in the center field. They make the catch, and the inning and the nightmare is finally over for the Diamondbacks here in the 9th inning. So now we're going to bring in Tony Walters come play shortstop here, as Story was taken out in pinch running duties. But now you have Sean Doolittle here, gonna go pitch for us and close out this game for us in the first game of this season. But he's got 2.45 ERA. He's alright, but he's blown many big games for us, like the last game of the season in the postseason for us in the playoffs. But I mean, first out is gonna be a strikeout there to Ben Paulson there for the first out of the inning. Now I do have Lugo here, gonna go hit for the Diamondbacks here in the 9th inning. He's 1 for 3 in the day so far, with 1 out here in the 9th inning. But this time, it's a ground out right to DJ LeMahieu at second base. He clicks that one, takes us down to first base, second out of the inning. So we're only 1 away here from winning this comeback game, as Doolittle, he's got to be clutch and not blow in yet another game here for us in this franchise mode. But we have Freddie Galvis here. He's a great hitter, but this time Freddie just outgrounded right to our man DJ at second base. He takes his time back to first. We get the out. Game is over. So we win this game at a score of 6-3, a stunning score of 6-3, after we come back here in the 9th inning with 5 runs from our offense. So Players of the game have to be Pat Vallejo with a game-winning RBI, obviously. Yeah, Arenado played well. Everyone played well at the end, though. We kind of sucked in the beginning, but we came back and won this game fair and square. 6-3 here in, even in Chase Field, though. We're away from home. So I guess let's zip it off here. Make sure to subscribe for more Rockies French mode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.